Summary of the 48 Laws of Power. By Robert Greene. Introduction. Welcome to the world of power, strategy, and manipulation. By Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power distills 3,000 years of history into a guide for gaining and maintaining power. This book reveals how historical figures achieved greatness and how we can use these lessons in our everyday lives. Summaries with examples. Law 1. Never outshine the master. Example 1. If you work for someone, always make them look good. If they feel overshadowed, they might resent you. Example 2. When Galileo needed support for his inventions, he praised the Pope, making him feel intelligent and powerful. Example 3. In an office setting, acknowledge your boss's achievements in meetings to build goodwill and avoid jealousy. Law 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Example 1. Friends might betray you for their own gain, but enemies can be more reliable as they have something to prove. Example 2. Emperor Michael III trusted his friend Basil, who later betrayed him and took his throne. Example 3. Hiring a former competitor can be beneficial as they often work harder to prove their loyalty and worth. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. Example 1. If you reveal your plans too early, others might try to sabotage them. Example 2. Otto von Bismarck misled his enemies with fake intentions, allowing him to unify Germany. Example 3. In negotiations, don't show your cards too soon. Let others speculate while you maintain the advantage. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. Example 1. The less you speak, the more people will listen when you do say something. Example 2. Louis XIV maintained an aura of power by being enigmatic and speaking minimally. Example 3. In meetings, concise speech can give the impression of confidence and control. Law 5. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Example 1. A strong reputation can intimidate rivals and attract allies. Example 2. Julius Caesar's reputation as a formidable leader preceded him, influencing many of his victories. Example 3. In business, maintaining a good reputation ensures continued trust from clients and partners. Law 6. Court attention at all costs. Example 1. Being visible keeps you relevant and influential. Example 2. Barnum used outrageous stunts to draw attention to his circus, ensuring its success. Example 3. Social media influencers stay relevant by continuously engaging their audience with new content. Law 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Example 1. Delegating tasks allows you to achieve more while maintaining control. Example 2. Thomas Edison often took credit for the work of his researchers, building his legacy. Example 3. In a team project, ensure your contributions are highlighted, but also take credit for guiding the team. Law 8. Make other people come to you, use bait if necessary. Example 1. When you make others come to you, you control the situation. Example 2. In war, Sun Tzu advised luring enemies into advantageous positions. Example 3. In sales, create an attractive offer that draws customers to your terms. Law 9. Win through your actions, never through argument. Example 1. Proving your point through actions is more convincing than words. Example 2. Napoleon Bonaparte often demonstrated his military strategy through decisive victories. Example 3. At work, delivering results is more persuasive than lengthy explanations. Law 10. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Example 1. Negative people can bring you down with their pessimism. Example 2. Historical figures like Alexander the Great avoided associating with those who could drag them into failure. Example 3. Surround yourself with positive, successful individuals to boost your own morale and opportunities. Law 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. Example 1. Ensure others rely on you to maintain your power. Example 2. Niccolò Machiavelli advised rulers to make their subjects dependent to secure loyalty. Example 3. In the workplace, become indispensable by mastering unique skills that others need. Law 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. Example 1. A small act of honesty can win trust and open doors for larger manipulations. Example 2. Con men often start with small truthful gestures to build trust before their main deception. Example 3. In business, giving away free samples can create goodwill and future sales. Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude. Example 1. People are more likely to help if they see a benefit for themselves. Example 2. During his rise to power, Joseph Stalin framed his requests in ways that benefited those he asked. Example 3. In fundraising, highlight how donors will benefit from their contribution, not just the cause itself. Law 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy. Example 1. Gaining insider information can give you a strategic advantage. Example 2. During World War II, double agents provided critical intelligence by posing as allies. Example 3. In business, networking with competitors can reveal valuable insights. Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. Example 1. Leaving no chance for revenge ensures your victory remains secure. Example 2. The Romans destroyed Carthage completely to eliminate any future threat. Example 3. In sports, decisively defeating an opponent reduces their chance of a comeback. Law 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. Example 1. Periodic absence creates mystery and appreciation for your presence. Example 2. Hollywood stars often retreat from the public eye, making their return more impactful. Example 3. In relationships, taking time apart can strengthen bonds by fostering appreciation. Law 17. Keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Example 1. Being unpredictable keeps others on edge and unable to plan against you. Example 2. Muhammad Ali's varied fighting style kept opponents guessing and on the defensive. Example 3. In negotiations, unexpected moves can unsettle the other party and tilt the outcome in your favor. Law 18. Do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. Example 1. Isolating yourself makes you vulnerable. Engage with the world to stay informed and influential. Example 2. The fall of the Berlin Wall illustrated the failure of isolation as a protective measure. Example 3. In business, staying connected with industry trends and competitors keeps you competitive. Law 19. Know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. Example 1. Some people will go to great lengths to seek revenge if offended. Example 2. Michael Jordan's grudge against being cut from his high school basketball team fueled his legendary career. Example 3. In the workplace, understand colleagues' personalities to navigate conflicts wisely. Law 20. Do not commit to anyone. Example 1. Keep your options open to maximize opportunities and flexibility. Example 2. Queen Elizabeth I maintained power by refusing to marry, keeping suitors and political alliances in play. Example 3. In career planning, avoid tying yourself to one company to stay adaptable to better opportunities. Law 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Seem dumber than your mark. Example 1. Pretending to be less intelligent can disarm your opponents and lead them into traps. Example 2. Sherlock Holmes often let others underestimate him to uncover the truth. Example 3. In negotiations, acting unaware can lead the other party to reveal more than intended. Law 22. Use the surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power. Example 1. Yielding temporarily can lead to a strategic advantage. Example 2. By retreating at Austerlitz, Napoleon lured his enemies into a trap and then crushed them. Example 3. In arguments, conceding a point can disarm your opponent and win their respect. Law 23. Concentrate your forces. Example 1. Focused efforts achieve more than scattered attempts. Example 2. Alexander the Great concentrated his forces to break through enemy lines and secure victories. Example 3. In business, dedicating resources to a single major project can yield significant returns. Law 24. Play the perfect courtier. Example 1. mastering social rules and etiquette ensures you thrive in power structures. Example 2, Castiglione's The Book of the Courtier advises on the subtleties of court life for success. Example 3, in corporate environments, understanding office politics can be as crucial as job performance. Law 25, recreate yourself. Example 1, continuously reinventing yourself keeps you relevant and adaptable. Example 2, David Bowie's constant reinvention maintained his career and popularity over decades. Example 3, in careers, reskilling and adapting to new roles ensures long-term success. Law 26, keep your hands clean. Example 1, avoid being directly associated with dubious actions to maintain a good image. Example 2, Henry Kissinger often let subordinates carry out controversial policies, preserving his own reputation. Example 3, in corporate scandals, top executives often distance themselves from direct blame to protect their positions. Law 27, play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following. Example 1, harnessing others' desires for belief can unite and control them. Example 2, Jim Jones built a loyal following by fulfilling followers' emotional and spiritual needs. Example 3, brands like Apple cultivate a devoted customer base by creating a strong, belief-driven identity. Law 28, enter action with boldness. Example 1, bold moves attract attention and can secure quick victories. Example 2, Hernán Cortés boldly burned his ships upon reaching Mexico, forcing his men to conquer or die. Example 3, in business, launching a bold new product can disrupt markets and establish dominance. Law 29, plan all the way to the end. Example 1, anticipate possible outcomes and plan accordingly to avoid surprises. Example 2, Napoleon's meticulous planning often ensured his military success. Example 3, in projects, detailed planning reduces risks and ensures smoother execution. Law 30, make your accomplishments seem effortless. Example 1, conceal the hard work behind your achievements to maintain an image of natural talent. Example 2, Fred Astaire made complex dance routines look easy, enhancing his charm and appeal. Example 3, in professional settings, make presentations appear smooth and well-prepared without showing the effort behind them. Law 31, control the options, get others to play with the cards you deal. Example 1, limiting choices can guide others to desired decisions. Example 2, Henry Kissinger often presented limited options to foreign leaders, steering them towards his preferred outcome. Example 3, in sales, offering a curated selection can increase the likelihood of purchase. Law 32, play to people's fantasies. Example 1, tap into what people wish were true to captivate and manipulate them. Example 2, Barnum's exhibitions often played to the public's love of the exotic and mysterious. Example 3, in marketing, creating an idealized image of a product can drive demand. Law 33, discover each man's thumbscrew. Example 1, find out what motivates or fears people to influence them effectively. Example 2, Ivan the Terrible used psychological tactics to uncover and exploit his enemies' weaknesses. Example 3, in negotiations, understanding the other party's priorities can give you leverage. Law 34, be royal in your own fashion, act like a king to be treated like one. Example 1, confidence and self-respect inspire others to treat you with respect. Example 2, Alexander the Great carried himself with kingly demeanor, commanding loyalty and admiration. Example 3, in the workplace, acting with authority can lead to greater respect and responsibility. Law 35, master the art of timing. Example 1, knowing when to act is as important as the action itself. Example 2, Julius Caesar timed his rise to power perfectly by understanding Rome's political climate. Example 3, in investing, entering and exiting markets at the right times can maximize returns. Law 36, disdain things you cannot have, ignoring them is the best revenge. Example 1, publicly ignoring your enemies can diminish their influence. Example 2, Elizabeth I ignored Philip II's provocations, maintaining her power and dignity. Example 3. In personal conflicts, ignoring provocations can often diffuse tension. Law 37. Create compelling spectacles. Example 1. Visual and dramatic displays capture attention and reinforce your message. Example 2. Louis XIV used elaborate court rituals to display his power and control. Example 3. In marketing, a well-crafted campaign can captivate audiences and drive engagement. Law 38. Think as you like but behave like others. Example 1. Conforming outwardly while thinking independently ensures your ideas are accepted. Example 2. Copernicus outwardly conformed to church doctrine while developing his heliocentric theory. Example 3. In corporate cultures, adopting company norms while innovating can lead to acceptance and success. Law 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. Example 1. Creating chaos can disrupt opponents and reveal opportunities. Example 2. Machiavelli often advised stirring political unrest to gain advantages. Example 3. In competitive environments, creating confusion can unsettle rivals and create openings. Law 40. Despise the free lunch. Example 1. Beware of free offerings as they often come with hidden costs. Example 2. In ancient times, gift horses often concealed enemies or spies. Example 3. In business, free trials or services can lead to dependencies and later costs. Law 41. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. Example 1. Following a legend can set unrealistic expectations. Forge your own path. Example 2. Louis XV struggled under the shadow of Louis XIV's legacy. Example 3. In leadership transitions, creating your own vision can help distinguish your success. Law 42. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. Example 1. Removing a central figure can destabilize and disorganize opposition. Example 2. Decapitation strategies in military campaigns target leaders to disband enemy forces. Example 3. In team dynamics, addressing a problematic leader can resolve group issues. Law 48. Assume formlessness. Example 1. Adaptability and flexibility are key to maintaining power and overcoming challenges. Example 2. Bruce Lee's philosophy of being like water emphasizes the power of adaptability. Example 3. In business, adapting to market changes ensures continued relevance and success. Law 44. Disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. Example 1. Mimicking others can unsettle them and reveal their intentions. Example 2. In martial arts, reflecting an opponent's moves can create openings for counterattacks. Example 3. In debates, mirroring arguments can expose flaws in the opposition's logic. Law 45. Preach the need for change, but never reform too much at once. Example 1. Gradual change is more acceptable and sustainable than radical reform. Example 2. Augustus gradually reformed Rome's political system, ensuring stability. Example 3. In business, incremental improvements are often more effective than drastic overhauls. Law 46. Never appear too perfect. Example 1. Flawless appearances can provoke envy and hostility. Example 2. Marilyn Monroe's carefully crafted persona included relatable flaws to maintain public affection. Example 3. In leadership, showing vulnerability can humanize you and build stronger connections. Law 47. Do not go past the mark you aimed for. In victory, learn when to stop. Example 1. Overreaching can lead to downfall. Know when to consolidate your gains. Example 2. Alexander the Great's relentless conquests eventually led to his empire's fragmentation. Example 3. In negotiations, securing a win without overreaching ensures long-term success. Law 48. Assume formlessness. Example 1. Adaptability and flexibility are key to maintaining power and overcoming challenges. Example 2. Bruce Lee's philosophy of being like water emphasizes the power of adaptability. Example 3. In business, adapting to market changes ensures continued relevance and success. Conclusion. Mastering the 48 laws of power involves understanding human nature and strategically navigating social dynamics. Applying these principles can help you achieve success, influence, and respect in various aspects of life. Remember, use these laws ethically and wisely to avoid causing harm to others. Subscribe for more book summaries like this, and thank you for listening.